Dr. Ehrman, if the Gospels are not historically reliable documents, what do you think the Gospels are reliable for, if anything? Why do you study them?
Yeah, good question. I get asked this a lot. I would argue the Gospels are the most important pieces of literature written in the history of Western civilization. There are, as Greg pointed out at the beginning, there are 2 billion people in the world who consider themselves Christian, who ultimately rely on the Gospels for, on one level or another, for what they believe. But the Gospels are important for all the other billions of people too, at least the ones in the Western world. The most significant institution in the history of the West is the Christian Church, not just religiously and theologically, but politically, culturally, socially, economically. The Christian Church has dominated the history of the West. And at the heart of at the foundation of the Christian Church is the New Testament. And at the heart of the New Testament are the Gospels. These are the most important books that have been written in our form of civilization. So who wouldn't want to read them? Why wouldn't you want to know about them and what they really are? I study them not for religious reasons, but for historical and cultural reasons, because I think they are as important as it gets. I've got, my wife was mentioned, who's a medievalist who teaches at Duke, and she's an expert on medieval English. So she teaches a class on Chaucer. Well, Chaucer is extremely important. She doesn't teach Chaucer because she believes in Chaucer. She teaches Chaucer because it's important to English literature. Well, if Chaucer's important, how important are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? So they're incredibly important, whether you happen to believe in them or not.